Historically, men have been divided into two categories, alpha and beta males. Alpha males were recognized for their strong, confident, and leadership qualities, while beta males were considered less dominant and more inclined to follow orders. However, in recent times, there has been increasing attention on a different kind of man, the sigma male. These men possess unique characteristics that set them apart from other males. Sigma males are just as capable of leading as alpha males, but they prefer to keep a low profile and blend in with the crowd. They are independent, quiet, and intelligent individuals who do not need direction from others. Sigma men choose to live outside of the social structure because they do not fit into it. This makes them stand out from the crowd and distinguishes them from others due to their introverted nature. You won't catch them engaging in small talk or engaging in lengthy conversations. They are intriguing and enigmatic. Despite their mysterious nature, Sigma males are considered to be role models rather than crazy people, even though they can be difficult to fully understand. One of their most well-known traits is their preference for privacy. They have their reasons for keeping their private lives out of the public eye. In this video, we will explore 10 reasons why Sigma males are so private. 1. The less people know about you, the harder it is for them to bring you down. When others have extensive knowledge about you, it can weaken you as they can use that information to harm you. Sigma men are aware of this, so they tend not to reveal much about themselves to others. They won't engage in small talk simply because they are bored. While these casual conversations may seem harmless, people often unknowingly reveal important details about themselves. When you talk too much, you can disclose facts that should have been kept confidential. Even though your actions may appear innocent at the time, if that person turns out to be an adversary in the future, you may have given them the knowledge they need to harm you. To prevent this from happening, most Sigma males keep to themselves. They are cautious when it comes to sharing information with others, and they never say anything that might have a negative impact on them later. This is why Sigma males tend to be very private and only reveal what is necessary. By doing so, they can maintain their independence and avoid giving others an advantage over them. 2. Unlike many people who have several friends, neighbors, and co-workers, Sigma males prefer to have smaller circles of trusted individuals. They are selective about who they let into their inner circle and prioritize being in relationships with people they can rely on. Trust does not come easily to Sigma males, and they are not the type of people who accept others right away. Instead, a person entering a Sigma male circle must first demonstrate their value. Sigma males believe that spending much of their time alone is the best way to protect their secrets. They prefer to keep a small group of people close, whom they can confide in completely without worrying about the information being shared with others. This explains why Sigma males are so private about their personal lives. They are cautious about who they share information with until they are certain that it won't hurt them. Earning a Sigma male's trust may be challenging, as despite your best efforts, they will remain wary of you until they feel comfortable with you. They value loyalty and reliability and will only let people in who they believe can be trusted. Therefore, it's not surprising that Sigma males have a smaller circle of friends and keep their personal lives private. They prioritize their own protection and the protection of their secrets above anything else. 3. Sigma males don't feel obligated to justify their actions to anyone. They are aware that everyone has their own opinions, and it's impossible to please everyone. Rather than constantly defending their choices, Sigma men prefer to keep their lives private. They don't seek approval or permission from others before taking action. They don't feel the need to explain their behavior or share details of their personal life with anyone. You won't find them on social media or other platforms explaining themselves to others. They are confident in their choices and won't justify them to others just to be understood. 4. Sharing too much about your personal life can attract negative and energy-sapping people, who can criticize your every move and rob you of positivity. Such individuals do not contribute anything constructive to your life and instead divert your attention from opportunities that could benefit you. Sigma males, however, avoid such people and negative energy by keeping their personal lives private. They maintain a busy schedule and do not have time to propagate rumors about themselves. Sigmas prioritize privacy and strive to keep their circle of trust small to avoid attracting negative people. 5. In order to develop stronger and longer-lasting relationships with friends and loved ones, it is important to keep your personal affairs private. Sigma men believe that this is the key to establishing solid bonds based on mutual respect, understanding, and lack of personal disclosure. Building trust with someone takes time, and revealing too much too soon can be risky. While many people believe that having a large network of acquaintances is the key to popularity and making friends, Sigma males prioritize quality over quantity. They prefer to have a few close friends rather than many acquaintances. Sigma men are known for being devoted friends and partners who are always there when needed, and who will never betray someone's trust. By keeping their personal lives private, Sigma males are able to establish stronger and more meaningful connections with those they choose to let into their inner circle. 6. The Sigma male finds comfort in solitude, enjoying the company of himself over others. Their greatest weapon is their mentality, always analyzing various aspects of their lives, reflecting on their past and considering new skills to learn. They value their alone time, finding contentment and affirmation within themselves rather than seeking validation from others. While they do not disregard those around them, they only engage in conversations with individuals who are worth their time. Sigmas do not feel the need to fill a void in their lives with someone or something else, and this is one of the reasons they are content with their lives. They make the most of any situation without worrying about external opinions or criticisms. 7. Sigma males tend to have a small, close-knit group of friends and consider anyone outside of that circle as an acquaintance. They are not the type to be outgoing and socialize with just anyone, preferring to spend their time getting to know people before considering them a friend. Unlike those who label someone as a friend after just 5 minutes of conversation, Sigma males are not willing to waste their time with people they don't trust. They understand that not everyone who is near them is a true friend, and they value their privacy. They are not afraid to distance themselves from people who may have ulterior motives and recognize that some individuals may appear friendly but are actually wolves in sheep's clothing. As a result, Sigma males tend to keep their personal information private, knowing that the more information they provide, the easier it is for negative people to drag them down. 8. In contrast to most individuals, Sigma males possess a profound comprehension of the world around them. They understand that they will not be judged for their behavior if they refrain from disclosing the specifics of their personal lives. It is not foolishness on their part to keep their experiences private, as they are aware of how society operates. People tend to impose their expectations and predefined notions upon others, and opening up about one's life can lead to a loss of privacy and an imposition of control. When one shares their personal opinions, others may attempt to change them to align with their own, which can be incredibly aggravating. By keeping their private affairs confidential, Sigma men avoid all of the commotion and drama that arises from social pressure to conform. 9. Sigma males prioritize their privacy to avoid unnecessary worries and anxiety caused by having their personal affairs exposed to the public. They understand that the more information people have about their private lives, the easier it is for others to manipulate and control them. As such, they keep their personal information hidden and only share it with a small group of trusted friends. By doing so, Sigma males can manage their lives better since they are the only ones who truly understand what is happening. They also experience a sense of peace knowing that no one can find them without their consent. Therefore, the same rationale underpins their decision to keep their private lives private. 10. Sigma males prioritize taking care of their own problems rather than getting involved in the personal struggles of others. They have a tendency to avoid negativity and drama, even if it doesn't involve them directly, since they understand it can increase stress. Rather than being influenced by the opinions of others, Sigmas focus on what they can control in their own lives. This doesn't mean they lack concern for others, but rather that they prefer to be in peaceful settings free from negative energy. While some may mistake Sigma men as unfriendly, they are actually free-minded and avoid meddling in the affairs of others.